and that far-off look that says, I need this book. On a personal level, my wife Kathy and I thought that because of our background in youth ministry, raising our own teens would be easy. It wasn't. We realized quickly that even though other kids might have thought we were cool, our own kids had other opinions. We are through the teen years and into emerging adulthood with our daughters now. I look back at their adolescence with both a fondness for the ride and the sobering knowledge that they could have made poor choices that would have lasted a lifetime. So, as you listen to this book, look for ways to incorporate some of the ideas into your parenting. Think of me as a friend who has already been through the teen years and is coming alongside you to help you navigate this season of life. The goal is to help you raise kids who love God and who will one day become responsible adults. I've also included reflection questions at the end of each chapter. It may be best to write down your answers and thoughts or to discuss them with your spouse or with a trusted friend. One other note. Throughout the book, I describe teens interchangeably as her, him, she, he, and so on. I am using these words as generic terms for teens of either gender. One thing I know about parenting teens is that you will be a much more effective parent if you stay calm, develop and follow a plan, and get as emotionally healthy as you possibly can. If you like roller coaster rides, then get ready for the ride of your life. Part 1. Parenting Teens to Become Responsible Adults. Chapter 1. Understanding Your Teenager. Youth is intoxication without wine. Johann Wolfgang von Goethe. I swear parents act like they weren't teenagers before. Allison, age 13. It seems to come out of nowhere, at least to the first-time parent of an adolescent. Yesterday your kid was just a kid. You have done a pretty good job raising him. After all, he's still alive, right? You've loved, sheltered, fed, clothed, protected, and taught him. It hasn't always been easy, but over the years you came into your own as a parent. You hit your parenting stride. You know what to do, most of the time, when to do it, and how to do it. You've upheld your end of the parenting bargain. Bravo! But when the transition to adolescence strikes, it can come as quite a shock. This morning you woke him up to get him going for school, and he copped an attitude with you. You've never seen this before. Maybe he was just extra tired today. It could happen, right? Maybe this new attitude was just an aberration, a random pothole in the smooth road of family life. But then this afternoon, when he came home, he didn't give you his customary kiss hello. He didn't even give you a hug. You got a grunt while he seemed preoccupied with texting his friends. He has always been affectionate toward you, but today he seemed downright surly instead, and then rushed to his room and closed his bedroom door. What just happened? Welcome to the wacky and sometimes weird world of adolescence. Yes, change often occurs suddenly. You may have seen some initial signs of adolescence appearing here and there, but you ignored them as quirks. Now, over the course of a few days, weeks, or months, your precious, innocent child has disappeared, and you're not exactly sure who that stranger is living in your house. I thought that would never happen to my kids. My entire adult life had been dedicated to helping teenagers succeed, and many of them actually thought I was cool. But when my own kids became teens, the last word they would have used to describe me was cool. I'm happy to report that they have now become responsible adults who actually think my wife and I are cool again. We survived, and so did our kids. But looking back, Kathy and I remember the emotional vertigo that the introduction of teenagers into our family dynamics caused. If you were like my wife and I were when our kids were teens, you are trying to understand your teenager and are asking questions like, what happened to my compliant little boy? Where did he get